Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, my name is Kylie and my channel is all about giving you a glimpse into my life as a young person with narcolepsy, but we don't just focus on the sleep disorder. If you're unfamiliar with what narcolepsy is and you'd like more information on that, you can click my Narcolepsy 101 video, which gives you a simple breakdown on that. I also have a playlist that gives more information about topics related to narcolepsy. Today's video is a little different. It's going to be all about what I am packing for the hospital for my delivery, and I figured I would take you guys along with me. It goes without saying that everyone's experience is different. Unless you have a scheduled cesarean, you may not know exactly what to pack because you may have a vaginal birth and you may have a cesarean. In my case, it looks like I am probably having a vaginal birth, so keep that in mind for the things that you see that I am packing today. I did a lot of research before deciding exactly what I was going to pack. I'm just somebody that likes to be prepared and organized. And because I'm brand new to motherhood, I figured it can't hurt to do a little research. So the things that you will see here are based both on things that I've researched that typically women find useful at the hospital, but I also kind of changed it to where it suits me best. Some things that I didn't include, that some people may say, yes, why didn't you bring that? And there are some things that I plan to bring that I think some people may say you don't need to. Those of you who know me know I always say, do whatever feels right, and packing my hospital bag is no different. I separated these items in different categories to make it easier for me to read off to you, and I will be showing you some of the items as well. And there are a couple that will be here in a day or two, thanks to Amazon Prime. First up, we have the most important thing when it comes to packing your hospital bag, and that is the hospital bag itself. This here, ladies and gentlemen, is the bag that I chose. It's more of duffel style, pretty like rose gold vibes. It was not hella expensive. Got it on Amazon. It's very spacious. It has zippers on both sides, like netted sections, and in the front, you have a pocket there. In the back, you have the same pocket, but you also have a separate zipper pocket here. You can hold it by these straps, or you could do the shoulder strap. One thing I love about this is that I can reuse it. My luggage that I use anytime I travel is rose gold, so this will match right along with that. Now that we have the bag out of the way, the first category is very short, sweet, and to the point. It is the must-haves for mom and dad. Obviously your driver's license or your ID and your insurance card. The second category is all about mom, and we're gonna start off with comfortable clothing. Now, because I'm not sure if I will have a vaginal birth or if I will have a cesarean, I am not sure exactly how long I will be in the hospital. But I wanted a couple options, and these are things that I can wear even when I'm not pregnant. Okay, I heard a weird noise outside, and my fur babies are out there, so I had to go check and make sure everything was good, and it is. So let's continue. I just wanted to have a few different options of things that are comfortable for me. I'm also the type of person that likes to buy things that you will be able to reuse. I hate buying things that it's like you'll only use one time. It feels like a waste of money to me. So the things that I'm going to show you, I can use when I'm not pregnant as well. Keep in mind that these are wrinkly because they've already been folded up and in my hospital bag. But the first up is this cute pajama set. This is the top. It kind of gives me old lady vibes, I know, but stick with me here. It's very stretchy. And it's oversized already. It's so soft. It's like a t-shirt, but this is like for nursing. So here, let's see. This is my arm and the shoulder. You can pull this part to the front, pull it up here, and then you're able to nurse without taking your shirt off. So I thought that might come in handy. And then even if I'm not pregnant, I can just wear this. It's just a t-shirt, you know? And it comes with a set of shorts. They are very loose and stretchy, and they go high up, which I have been loving since I've been pregnant. The waist part stretches a lot, as you can see, but it's not like uncomfortably tight or anything. So even when I'm not pregnant, I should still be able to wear these. So this second item is from one of my girlfriends actually. She got it from Target. It's a nightgown. This is like a little collar thing. But nightgown, it is so stretchy, so soft. It is so lightweight, but it's thick enough to like feel like you're not wearing a sheet. Love that. I've been wearing that a lot already. Up until just the other day, I was like, okay, this time when I wash it, I'm putting it in the hospital bag so it is ready for when that time comes. And the third clothing item is a robe. This is just a navy blue robe. It goes probably almost to my knees, maybe right to my knees. It is so soft. Has, of course, the tie around thing. It actually has like kind of one on the inside and then one to come around. But just a comfy little robe. I've already been wearing this too around the house. I love it. It's so comfortable. And again, I can wear it even when I'm not pregnant. The next items are actually nursing bras. I do intend to breastfeed if my body is able to. This is something I just ordered on Amazon, so it'll be here in a day or two. I'll put a picture in just a second to show you the ones I got. And as a reminder, all the items I'm showing you will be linked below, unless there's something that's no longer in stock or I didn't buy it for myself and don't know where it came from. Next up are socks. I think I'm just gonna bring a couple different pairs of socks that I have. Some that are more loose and almost like fall off your feet in case I'm really swollen, and then maybe a pair of compression socks as well. Up next is something that I absolutely love and have been using a lot throughout my entire pregnancy, and that is slippers. I love these slippers. These come from Target. They are so incredibly soft. I got them like way oversized, but it just feels good to just slip them in there. And then during the times that my feet were swollen, I'm glad I got them oversized. But I will definitely be bringing those to the hospital. Unless for some reason I'm like rushing to the hospital, like gotta go right now, I plan to only have these flip-flops as my other pair of shoes. They are just kind of oversized, like these straps go so wide and just easy to slip on and off. So those are gonna be my only other real pair of shoes. Last but not least, as far as clothing goes, is going to be a dress to go home in. And I saw a lot of people say, don't wear a dress, wear like leggings or like sweatpants and a really big t-shirt. But I have so many good dresses that I got throughout my pregnancy. Okay, the fur babies were barking and I went out there to see why. And FedEx just pulled up with a special delivery. It's actually my Hello Baby box that I got from Babylist, which is where I registered. So maybe at the end of this video, we can open the box together and see what they sent me. Also, on the topic of my registry, I am gonna do a video all about what I put on my registry and why. And then later on, I intend to do a follow-up video, just like I'm gonna do to this one, which is me showing you after the fact what I actually found helpful at the hospital and what I actually am glad that I got from my registry versus what I might change or what I might add if I got pregnant again to another registry. As I was saying, the only other item that I plan to bring as far as clothing is a dress. I know a lot of people say don't bring a dress, bring sweatpants or a big t-shirt, but throughout my pregnancy I got quite a few dresses that are so loose and flowy that I think it will actually be perfect. So I'll show you a picture here in just a second of the dress that I intend to bring. This dress is so flowy and oversized that no matter how much weight I gained or how swollen I was or sore or anything like that, it should just lightly hang over and not bother me. So that's what I intend to wear home. And to be honest with you, we live so close to the hospital you wouldn't believe. So I really could just leave there wearing a robe and be fine, but I intend to bring this dress. Next up for mom, we have toiletries. Obviously, we gotta have our necessities with us. So I intend to bring this cute little bag that I have. Nate's mom got me this for Christmas last year. She actually got me 2 of them, and I use them every time we travel. I usually do one for all my face stuff and my teeth, and then I do another one just for all my hair products. So I'm gonna bring one of these. This one just so happens to match my hospital bag, which I know nobody cares about, but I appreciate. So this is what I'm gonna bring. Obviously, toothbrush, toothpaste, and retainers. I just bought a separate toothbrush. I have an electric one that I usually use, but just so that way it's already in the bag for me, instead of me being like, oh, I gotta remember to grab this and this before we go. I figured, let me just grab a spare one, and can't hurt to already have it in there. Next up, we have hairbrush and some scrunchies. Because yes, I'm gonna want my hair to look good. We'll see what happens, but I know I'm gonna be wanting it out of my face probably sooner than later. I don't plan on bringing shampoo with me or dry shampoo because, like I said, we live so close to the hospital that it's a 5-minute ride for someone to go to the house and pick that stuff up for me if I really needed it. But I usually go like 4-5 days without washing my hair anyways, so I could just throw that bad boy up in a bun or braid it or whatever. Next up is deodorant, any medications you might have. Speaking of medication, as far as the fact that I'm narcoleptic, I am on 2 different types of medication. I plan on bringing my second medication, but I don't really plan on taking it once I'm there. I just feel like it's one of those things, just bring it. So that I have not showed to you, but I'm gonna pack some of that just in case. The reason I may not use that other medication is because after doing research on breastfeeding when you're treated for narcolepsy, I personally think I want to take like 2 weeks not taking my medication. Maybe just a week, we'll see. Somewhere in there, I think it will help my milk production, and if I can't even breastfeed, then it's not even a concern. So that's just something for me to keep in the back of my mind and kind of like my plan as of now. Next up is face wipes and moisturizer. Now, I am someone that has a whole skincare routine morning and night, and I have like a great cleanser, a great brush, all of the things, but I know I'm not going to care about that in those first couple days. And let's say I decide I do. Again, the house is so close to where the hospital is. But in case I'm not feeling it, face wipes, and at least I can moisturize and feel good about that. I know I'm going to catch a little judgment on this part, but yes, I am bringing some makeup. I'm not bringing the whole makeup bag, but I am bringing 3 essentials: powder foundation, eyeshadow, and mascara, and that's it. In case I want a good picture, at least I have like the basis. I don't need liquid in my life. I don't need the concealer. We don't have to do the whole 9 yards, but I got a little something. Next up in the for mom category is a cell phone charger. Luckily, Nate and I already have like the 10-foot long chargers because we just like to use those around the house. So I already have one of those packed. Next thing I plan to bring is a pillowcase. Not the pillow, just the pillowcase. Hear me out here. I know some people are very particular with their pillows and how they sleep. One pro of having narcolepsy is that I literally could sleep like on a concrete sidewalk in the middle of the day in the hottest part of the summer in Florida if I wanted to. I could also sleep with it freezing, with noise, with no noise, dark, light, all of the things. So for me, I'm just not a picky pillow person, but I am gonna bring a pillowcase, and I will tell you why. Recently, Nate and I went on our baby moon, and we met this couple when we were at a comedy show, and this woman said, you need to bring a pillowcase that's colored. She said that her friend gave her this idea because, you know, the iconic picture everyone gets with their baby, and you're laying back in the hospital bed with your first picture with your baby, and it's a white pillow, and poor mom, you can see the exhaustion and the war that she has just been through on her face. But if you have a colored pillowcase, you can't really see that as much. The color kind of distracts from the exhaustion that you'll probably see on her face. Hopefully my situation isn't so crazy to where I can't even put it on there. At the end of the day, it's one of those things, it really doesn't matter. But in a perfect world, it would be nice to be able to get that bad boy on there and get a good picture. Now, I did put this one on my list, even though I'm not sure if I'm going to or not. It's a reusable water bottle and or snacks. I could see how someone who's having a cesarean, or even if you don't know and then you end up having a cesarean, would want some snacks. If you don't want to wait, you don't want what's down in the hospital, etc. But I just feel like we live and the hospital is so close to like everything I could want that I think I'll be fine without any of that. Next up is Nipple Care. Like I said, I plan to breastfeed, so I know that it could be painful, especially when you're like first learning and you don't know what the heck is going on. So I figured it can't hurt to have a little nipple care in your life. So I personally got the Freedom Mom. It's like the nipple set. It comes with the cracked nipple saline spray and the No Mess nipple balm. It's not only like good for mom, but it's safe for the baby to like latch onto like right after you use it. You don't have to wipe it off in between. I love the Frida products. I love how they have all these different kits for things. Next up, which is probably most important to be honest, is your postpartum care. So from my best friend downstairs, this is what I've got. It's the Frida Mom postpartum kit. They have several different ones. This is the one I decided to get. So I'm just gonna keep this stuff in this box, and that way when it's time to go to the hospital, all we have to bring is my hospital bag and this box. Really quick, one thing that's neat about this is that everything in here is in its own caddy. So you can literally just take the whole caddy out and set it like on a table there in the hospital room. How convenient. Everything's right there, or set it in the bathroom. So let's go over what's inside the kit. Number one is Old Reliable. And it says on the bag here, trust us, your vagina will thank you. So, good old perineal bottle. I don't think I need to show you how this goes, but just in case. It comes with perineal cooling pad liners. I love their packaging too. Okay, I appreciate detail, and it literally says cool it vag. It smells good. Perineal healing foam, instant ice maxi pads. Look how big this is. Look at that bad boy. You are gonna be covered from front to back. Frida really does have your back and your front. And it literally says on the package here, instant cold therapy and absorbent pad in one. Basically a double date for your best friend downstairs. And it comes with 4 or 5, I believe, of these. Lastly, it comes with some disposable underwear that's supposed to be super comfy. I guess I can go ahead and open it here to show you. Well, I don't want to take it all the way out because then I don't want it to be a whole situation trying to get it back in, but I think there's 5 of them in there. In addition to the Freedom Mom postpartum kit that I just showed you, I also got some pads, like underwear pads. What the hell do you call these things? Like a diaper for postpartum. And this sounds crazy, but it smells good. You can smell it through the package. Last in the for mom category is something that I only saw in like 2 lists out of all the lists I looked at, but it's something that I already had, and we actually usually have this for camping, but I thought it may come in handy, and that is a portable little fan. This bad boy clips to things, and if I have a hot flash, it's gonna be easier to just put my little portable fan on instead of trying to cool down a whole hospital or hospital room. I don't know if I'll be able to find this because I bought it like over a year ago. Like I said, it's usually in our camping stuff, but I will include a link below for one very similar if I can't find this exact one. Now moving on to the for baby category. Number 1 is obviously a car seat. We already have the base installed, we just don't have the car seat in there yet, But probably after this weekend, if I make it that long, we will go ahead and put the car seat in there. I just know that they usually say don't do it ahead of time because if you get in a car wreck, you don't want to have to deal with getting a new one and all that jazz. Second in the for baby category is baby clothing. I know I don't need to have a ton of stuff, but I do have that special first outfit. And I got that little bad boy packed right here. How stinking cute is that? With his name on the back. Ah, so cute. But I am gonna bring 2 other little onesie kind of outfits. One in newborn and one in 0 to 3 because we won't know the size of him really until we have him. I'm just bringing this cute little onesie. Look, it's like camping vibes. How cute. And then just this other one I thought was adorable. And like, can we talk about the timing? It says, hi, I'm new here. So this one's 0 to 3 and then the other one's newborn, just in case. And then all I'm bringing other than that is a set of little mittens and a pair of socks. That's it. That's it. Next up in the for baby category is breastfeeding and bottles. So like I said, I do intend to breastfeed, but we don't know what's gonna happen. There's actually like so many possibilities when it comes to breastfeeding. Say you're able to produce milk, but the baby won't latch and you have to bottle feed your breast milk. I mean, there's so many different scenarios of things that can happen, and you guys know me, I want to be prepared. So I guess this item really could have been in the mom category, but I just wanted to put all the breastfeeding / feeding in one category. So these are nipple shields. I know some people use them for protection if like it's painful. Other people use them because their nipples are too flat and that helps the baby latch. I'm bringing those. I got them actually for free, kind of like through my insurance, so it doesn't hurt to bring them and they take up very little space. Next up, I am bringing my breast pump, and I am not someone that wants some crazy complicated looking like I'm a cow getting my milk sucked out of me with some electric thing doing this. So I found this handy dandy one that is actually like a handheld one. I had the parts separated, but I'll kind of put it together to show you. And so it's just like a very simple design. And this one is called the Medela. Again, I will link everything below. And then I also bought one of these Hakkas, Hakka or Hakka. I think it's Hakka. Hakka sounds weird. But I did buy one of these. I'm not sure if women usually use this as a breast pump by itself, but the reason I wanted it is because I saw a lot of women using it to like latch onto the boob they're not breastfeeding out of to catch the leakage. In addition, I am also bringing just 2 bottles. I think I made a great decision when picking things for the registry. Again, I used babylist.com for my registry because you can see the item on 5 different websites and gives people options, and it actually compares the prices to show you where it's the cheapest as well. And Babylist will have its own little boxes for different things. So I picked the baby bottle box, which gave me 5 different bottles. And then I think there was 2 other ones we got from friends because there was one I wanted to try. And that way, instead of spending a bunch of money and buying 10 of one type of bottle, and let's say he absolutely hates it, at least we can find the one that he likes the best or the few that he likes the best. And then if we want, we can get more of those. So the 2 that I'm bringing, this one, it's like an anti-colic bottle. Can't hurt, right? And then this one here. All of these items have already been cleaned and sanitized, and I just put them in a big Ziploc bag and threw them in my hospital bag. Next up is something that I actually only saw on a couple lists, but I felt like it would come in handy if we're there for a few days. This here is the Frida Baby portable noise maker. I love this thing. It's not just gonna come in handy at the hospital, but it could be attached to the stroller. It could go with us anywhere we're gonna go. It's actually a nightlight and a noise maker. Around here is the light, and then here is the speaker. And then if you see here, it's like got this little band. And if you undo it there, this is how you could like clip it on something. It has different noises and you can control the volume, of course, and you can even time how long you want it to be on for. 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or for an hour, and then it'll shut off on itself, or you can just have it playing till no end. but I'll let you hear some of the noises. Power button. This one is the waves, the ocean. Woodsy vibes. My personal favorite. Sounds like just wind, or like static. Heartbeat, just kind of creepy, I think. And the fisher. I'm gonna turn off the main light in here to show you the night light part. So there are multiple settings. We have the first one, brighter, brighter, and then just click it a fourth time to turn it off. From what others have said who have brought this to the hospital, it was great when it came to the hospital being so loud and the baby trying to sleep and people coming in and out of the room. So I'm definitely bringing that. Again, it's so small, it does not take up much room. Love this. Next up in the baby category is actually something they tell you not to bring that I plan on bringing, and that is diapers and wipes. Now I know that they're gonna give us all the freebies, okay? And I will gladly take them. I'm not even gonna bring this into the hospital in case we need it. It'll be in the car, okay? So at least I'm not fat extra. But this is like my cute little diaper bag. Lastly, on the for baby category is your pediatrician's information. The next category is things to bring for your partner. There's not very much on this list. The first thing is pillow and a blanket. I don't even know if they supply you with a pillow and a blanket, but I'm sure if they do, it is probably not a comfortable one. We probably won't have him pack more than like one change of clothes and something to sleep in because we don't know how long we will be there, and we live so close to the hospital that it's a 5-minute trip if he needs to get more. And lastly, on the for your partner category, I think all he'll really need is a toothbrush. And then if he wants to take a shower, he can either take a shower there or run home and take a shower. So I don't think we really need to bring much. The very last category is just 2 extra things that I thought of that I plan to bring. The first thing is something that someone else suggested, and that was just to bring like an extra bag of some sort to hold all of the freebies that you will get. For example, if you end up needing formula, get all the samples, the diapers, the wipes, all the things that they'll give you for free at the hospital. Just bring a bag so you have somewhere to put those bad boys, and that's that. And the second thing is a folder. I'm just bringing it for any paperwork we may get to put everything in one spot and put it back in my hospital bag. As a side note, there are 2 items that I thought about getting, but I decided to hold off on. And that is more geared towards a cesarean. The first thing is one of those belly wraps. I know some people swear by them even if you have a vaginal delivery, but if I decide after my delivery that I want one, I'm sure someone can find one at Walmart, or worst case, Amazon Prime it to me the next day. So I didn't go ahead and order one of those. I figured I would just wait and see what happens. And then the other thing was something suggested a lot if you have a cesarean, and that was to have a stool softener. But again, that's something you could run across the street to Walgreens or CVS and get. So I didn't go ahead and order those things, and I don't have them with me, but those are things I thought about getting, and if need be, I will. And that will do it on the things I'm packing in my hospital bag for my delivery. Should we go ahead and open the Hello Baby box together? I think yes. Now I got this for free because I did my registry with Babylist. Hello, baby. There's a bunch of little cards here that say babies need lots of love and a few things too. You'll find the registry at babylist.com. And then it says a thank you from me to you. $25 to shop at Shutterfly. Oh, wow. So I have literally every one is a different code, a coupon code to get $25 off. So these I can include in my thank you cards, which I should have done already. This here is from Shutterfly. It is for me to have 10 free birth announcements. Cute, from Shutterfly, which is something I didn't think about doing, like birth announcements. Nowadays, you just make a post on Facebook and all your friends and family see it that way. But if I get 10 free ones, I might just do that and send it to the moms and the grandmas and the grandpas and the aunties. Here we have Palmer's. It looks like 2 samples of massage lotion for stretch marks, which I already use. And then the cocoa butter formula skin therapy oil, which I also already use. I have been using oils at night and lotion during the day my entire pregnancy. I haven't had a single stretch mark. We're almost to the finish line. Next we have a little sample of Huggies sensitive wipes, fragrance free. Little sample of this type of diaper. Looks like we're getting a Physioforma pacifier from Chico. Oh, which I love that brand, Chico. Okay, that's the same brand I have for the car seat, the stroller, many items actually. The pack and play, the high chair, the bassinet as well. All of those things are Chico brand. I think some other things too, and it was by coincidence. Next we have a Philips Avent bottle. That is the one that I just showed you that I packed for the hospital. So now I have another one. Lancino breastfeeding samples inside. There are 2 breast milk storage bags and 2 disposable nursing pads in here. Got a little sample of Desitin. I already have a large bottle of this, maybe 2, and I have the Aquifer baby rash stuff. Because I'm from Florida, my first thought the first time I saw this was Destin, Florida, but it's Desitin. That's the first time mom Florida girl in me, but I do like the tiny bottle because that's like a cute on the go size. Why are mini sized things so adorable? I swear me and Babyless think a lot alike because Aveeno is the kind of body wash, shampoo, and lotion that I got for the baby anyways. So, little travel size. Prenatal drink mix for nausea relief and immune support. A little sample there. Looks like you just would put it in with water. Here we have breast mask for hydration. Frida Mom. Remember I told you I love the Frida brand? And I told you I got the nipple kit, but it did not have a mask in it. Okay, here's another mask, also Frida Mom. It's a breast mask for lactation. So there's one for hydration and one for lactation. Why is everything for a baby so cute, right? This here is Burt's Bees Baby, and it is just a set of little mittens. Looks like it's just a sample of some kind of water wipes. Sounds a little bougie. So that's what came in the Hello Baby box from babylist.com. Every time we get something new for the baby, Nate and I get so excited, and getting that box was no different. It kind of just, I don't know, it just like hypes you up a little bit more, but we are so ready. If you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel, as well as like this video, help assist it out. With that being said, I appreciate you coming along with me for my hospital bag packing journey, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.